morning and welcome back to my channel. It is time for February's beauty, fashion, and home favorites. I have some good stuff for you guys, so stay tuned. Before I get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified. I do this particular video every single month for both beauty, fashion, and home, as well as healthy lifestyle favorites. They're always my favorite to do. So if you have not checked out my previous ones, I'll link the latest one up here. You can go ahead and check that out, or just go ahead and check out the entire list. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're gonna start with beauty. And first up is this product from Jergens. This is a gradual sunless tanner, but it's really unique in that you put it on when you are completely sopping wet from the shower. So you actually keep this in your shower. Once you turn the water off, then you would just apply this lotion all over your body. It's very, very easy to apply and get everywhere. Like blending is not an issue. And you get just like this really gradual tan. So you just basically use it every time after the shower and you'll keep this nice like golden glow without it being like a full-blown sunless tanning product. You know, sometimes like in the winter or cooler months, I don't necessarily want to be super golden tan, but I do want some color. I don't want to be pasty. And this is the perfect solution for that. I also think that this is a great solution for if you do want a deeper, darker sunless tan. This is a nice base for that so that you're not applying your sunless tanner on like white pasty skin. To me, it leaves more opportunity for streaking and air. So if you've got your skin colored a little bit by using this every day, when you go to use the sunless tanning product, it's just a little easier to get it to blend. So this particular one is medium to deep skin tones. It doesn't really get you that dark. Like I said, it's a really gradual, color. And it is actually called Wet Skin Moisturizer. So I will go ahead and link this down below. That this is definitely a must-have. My daughter actually is the one that turned me onto it, and I love it. I'll definitely continue to buy it. This is actually already my second bottle. Since we are on the subject of sunless tanning, I want to introduce you guys to my latest and greatest tanning product discovery. These products from Million Dollar Tan, I have absolutely been loving. Like I said, I got my base with some of this wet skin, and then I went ahead and tanned with this gradual mermaid tanning mousse from Million Dollar Tan. That's where I have the color that I am now. And I love mousse. I feel like a mousse is much easier to blend. So much easier. It's not streaky at all. It does not have a strong smell. I really love this product. This is their lighter product. They also have one that's called Extreme. That one I would save for like the summer months, or if I'm going to be on like a vacation where I want to be even a deeper, darker tan. But I absolutely love this stuff. And I bought this set that includes the body as well as the face, which I love. And I got the blend mitt sets. Now, the blend mitt, this is what you use to actually apply the product. And this is not your standard blending mitt that you've gotten before. This one is almost like a scuba material. It's really thick. I'm not sure if that comes across, but it feels so luxurious on your skin, and it makes everything blend very, very easily. Specifically, let's talk about the face product. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to have a nice, like bronzy look on my face. I feel like it conceals blemishes, it conceals discoloration when you're nice and bronzy, especially with having to wear masks all the time. Makeup comes off really easily. So if you feel like you're taking your mask off and your makeup is off, you just won't feel as confident. I find that if you have a nice sunless glow on your face, then even when your makeup comes off, you're still going to have some color. So that is why I have been using this product, which is the Mermaid Tanning Face Tan Mousse. And you're actually going to want to apply this like every other day, because with your skincare routine, it's just self-tanner tends to exfoliate off of your face very, very quickly. So if you want your face to stay caught up with the body, you would do the face every other day, and I would say the body like once a week. So this is the product. I'll actually pop up a video here of me applying it this morning. It's very, very easy to blend. You've got this little mini face mitt for when you're applying this, but I love this product. Again, I like it because you can literally apply it and then put your makeup right over it while it's developing. You don't have to wait. You don't have to rinse it off or anything like that. And it has no smell. So that's a really good thing. I know a lot of sunless tanners have a very chemical smell, and this particular product I've been loving, which brings me to my next product, which is actually from the same company. I actually have a discount code for this company. It's called $1 Million Tan, and the discount code is Janine. I will put it here. I will also link them down below. The discount code will give you 20% off. But there's another product from them that I've been loving. This is actually the first product that I tried from them that got me to try the other products, because I absolutely love this stuff. It is Tinted Moisturizer, but it's actually in 2 separate compartments. It's got like a gradual tanning, anti-aging moisturizer, and then an instant like bronzy tinted moisturizer. And when you dispense it, it actually dispenses both products at the same time. You can change the dial on here, and if you want, say, less of the tinted moisturizer and more of the anti-aging, or vice versa, you can change the consistency that's going to come out when you pump it. I just have it on 50-50. And what I do is, you know, on a day that I'm applying my face tan mousse, I would apply this first, let that just fully absorb into the skin, and then I put this right on top, and I just apply this with my fingers. And when it absorbs into your skin, you're ready to apply your makeup. Now, this is something I've been using every single day. Again, the face mousse, I'm only using like every other day. But I'm absolutely loving this product. It kind of just gives you a really pretty glowy, bronzy look without looking like too much or overdone. But I've been really loving it. All right, next up is this cologne, perfume, eau de perfume, I don't know how to pronounce that, from Tom Ford. It is called Effing Fabulous. One thing that's amazing about this particular scent, it is unisex. So this is one of those things you can buy for your husband and then steal from him. My husband and I actually bought this as a Valentine's gift to ourselves, and we're going to share it. I absolutely love it. I'm not a florally type of person, and it is not floral at all. It's more like vanilla. It's really, really good. It has a really good smell. So if you are going through a department store and happen upon the Tom Ford counter, I highly recommend taking a smell of this stuff. It is not cheap. It's definitely a splurge. And I feel like I'm eating a little bit of crow, because if you saw last month's favorites, I happened to talk about how I only use one scent for an entire year before moving on to the next. That is what I've always done. I have to say, so far, 2021, different for me. I've never done this before, but I have been alternating scents. I just have a few that I love right now. And I find that so far, it's actually been helpful in not becoming nose blind to your favorite perfume. Because although I love wearing the same scent and having that scent memory from using the same scent all year, I find that after a few months, I can no longer smell. So I thought I was going to be using that Chanel perfume from my last favorites video for the entire year, but I ended up getting, for my birthday, one of my favorite previous scents from my kids, which is Alien. I love this so much. I used it a couple years ago. It's probably my all-time favorite perfume I've ever used. And so I've decided that I'm just going to swap around. I'm just going to be different this year. I am going to go with my mood. Sometime I might use Alien, which if you guys, it's from Mugler. If you have not smelled this, I get the most compliments ever when I use this stuff. It is the best. But I also might be using this sometimes as well. And from my last favorites video, the Chanel Chance. So I'm definitely going to be trying something different this year. And hopefully I'll be able to enjoy my scents a little more, because I won't become nose blind. So if you have not tried either of these two, I highly, highly recommend them. All right, let's get into some fashion stuff. I wanted to show you guys my latest and greatest pair of jeans. Out of all the things that I post, whenever I post outfits, I always get questions about my jeans. What brand are the jeans? What are the jeans? People are always so curious about like what jeans I'm wearing. And I think it's because finding a good pair of jeans can be really, really difficult. And I've basically settled on two of my favorite brands. I have a bunch. Jeans are something like I wear a lot of, so I do have a ton of jeans, but I have to say my favorite brands are AG and Rag & Bone. Those just tend to fit the best, but I do also kind of just know what I like. This particular pair, I actually just got it. I'll pop up a picture of me wearing them here. But I tend to like a denim that is thin to the touch, thin and has some stretch and some give, like the type of denim that you don't dread putting on because they're uncomfortable. Like that's the kind of denim that I like. So I like a thin, I do like some distressing most of the time, but these particular ones that I picked up at Nordstrom do not have any distressing, but they do have a raw hem, which I love. And I always get ankle jeans because I am petite, I'm 5'3", and anything other than ankle is extremely long and has to be altered. So I will link these exact pair down below. This is probably my most favorite pair that I've purchased in a really long time. They are the Prima ankle, cigarette ankle, the Prima cigarette ankle. And that is what they are. Absolutely love them. The brand is AG. I found these particular ones at Nordstrom, and I just love everything about them. I love the fit. I love the rise. I like a super high-waisted jean, but I also like to have some jeans that are not super high-waisted, but not low-rise at the same time. This is a really great mid-rise jean, and I really love them, so I wanted to share. All right, guys, so since in that same photo, I am wearing my Bottega Veneta Lido sandals. I figured I would add them to this video as well. I did an unboxing on these recently. If you've not had a chance to check that out, I will link it here. These were like an A++ in terms of comfort. So if I loved them before, I love them even more now. It was super easy to throw them on with a pair of jeans and walk all over Scottsdale. We just spent the weekend in Scottsdale, and I had no issues with walking or being uncomfortable. We had to wait quite a bit for our dinner reservations, and my feet did not hurt at all. These under here, this grip under here just makes it so easy to stand in and walk and just not have any issues at all. And I absolutely love them. So I honestly, now that I've worn them, I think I love them even more. So this was definitely a purchase that I'm really happy about. And I'm just really glad that I went ahead and did the splurge. I'll link these down below. Again, if you want to get a closer look or hear more about them, just check out my unboxing video that I just did on these beauties. All right, next up are these platform slide sandals, whatever you want to call them, from Gucci. My husband actually has decided he's going to call these my bougie chanclas. Usually every springtime, I will buy myself a shoe of the year, either a pair of slides or flip-flops or some sort of splurge shoe, and then that kind of is my go-to for that summer and spring. This is it this year for me. I absolutely love these. They're a little different, but I love them. A little heavy, so they're not like the absolutely most comfortable thing, but because of the heaviness, but I just love them. I thought they were so cute, a little different, and kind of just gives me like 90s vibes when those platform sandals were in. I got mine at Steve Madden. Who remembers those? I'll put a picture up of what I'm talking about, but I absolutely loved those. So these kind of gave me that vibe. I also like the fact that it's taller, so it doesn't feel as casual as a slide does, or as like a flip-flop, like a Gucci flip-flop or something. It feels like gives you a little bit more without being as like fancy or uncomfortable as a wedge. So this is where we landed with that. I really love them. I actually already have worn them. I picked them up this weekend when we were in Scottsdale, and I actually wore them while we were out there, and they were actually pretty comfortable, although like I said, a little heavy. So if you do not like a heavy shoe, you may not like these, but I will link them down below and you can take a look. They do have some other colors, a denim one that's super cute, and then I saw like a silvery kind of color as well. So check them out. All right, now we're on to home. I actually only have one home item for you guys today, and it is this candle from Target. And it's from Project 62. Listen, I'm usually someone that, I'm very picky about my candles. A lot of times they smell great in the store. You bring them home and light them, and they do not fill up the room. Bath & Body Works candles fill up the room, but sometimes I just get frustrated with ordering from them or how busy the store is. So every once in a while, I will pick up a candle at Target, and it's hit or miss. This particular line I'm obsessed with. I'm actually going to go back to Target and load up. This one's a really pretty kind of like blush pink color that goes well in this room, but they have lots of neutral, very neutral tone colors, as well as some really good scents. So this one is lavender and eucalyptus, which I'm loving this scent lately. And they have that in different colors. So you're not stuck with this color, but it's a really pretty like clay pot, and it really does scent the room up really well. And it's a nice clean burn. As you can see, there's no smoke marks or anything like that. So it's a super clean burn and a really good scent. Let's see how much this was. I want to say it says it's burn time up to 45 hours, lead-free wicks. I want to say this was $10. I might be wrong. It might be $15. I'll link it down below, but worth it regardless. I'm going to go stock up on these. This is one of those that definitely fills up a room. So if you want a break from Bath & Body Works candles, go ahead and give these a try. All right, you guys, that's it already for this month's favorites. This is always one of my favorite videos to watch. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified so that you will know when a new one goes up every month. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.